Ah, the MMO, a genre of game that's near and dear to my heart, and one that many people think is dead. In fact, I myself have raised concerns about its future with the recent shutting down of EverQuest Next. But it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, there are many games that I'm very much so looking forward to. And that's why here today we'll be counting down my top 5 most anticipated MMOs of 2016. Number 5, Camelot Unchained. So this game certainly won't be winning any best looking awards, but they're talking about a lot of really cool things. First off, this is a PvP focused MMORPG from Mark Jacobs, who you may know for making Dark Age of Camelot. Him coupled with City State Entertainment are making this 3-faction realm versus realm combat focused game. They'll be boasting a huge number of 33 unique classes with 11 per realm and 15 races. Battles will include numbers in the hundreds of players on screen. They have player-crafted skills that you'll be making out of various components. All of the buildings and items in the game will be crafted by the player base as well. The game is also talking about having a horizontal progression, making it so that new people entering Camelot Unchained won't be overwhelmed by the seasoned veterans. And again, while this game isn't much of a looker, looks aren't all that matters, and if the gameplay comes through, if the mechanics come through, and the features, this could be one to keep an eye on. Number 4, Lost Ark is a game that I didn't even think was going to make it on the list. It wasn't on my radar, but after looking into it, this looks pretty cool. This is a fast-paced top-down hack-and-slash combat MMORPG. It's basically a better-looking version of Diablo 3. Now, it's not to say it's gonna be a better game, and it's certainly a different game, but visually, this thing is stunning. The game will be combining the fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with the exploration and discovery that you find in MMOs. You'll be setting sail across the world, discovering unique areas, taking part in large-scale raids, and battling other players in competitive PvP. And there's also those regular MMO downtime things to do, like mining and fishing, chopping down trees, and, I don't know, claiming your own island? Some pretty cool stuff they're talking about here. Again, visually, this is stunning. The gameplay looks on par with that of other hack-and-slash games, and all of that in an MMO world? Sign me up. Number 3, Boundless. Might be a game that seems out of place. Yeah, it looks kind of like Minecraft, but don't write it off just because of its voxel nature. This sandbox game, while clearly drawing inspiration from Minecraft, is looking to instill some more traditional MMO mechanics into that voxel build stuff formula. You'll be claiming land, amassing gold, starting your own guilds, and participating in a player-driven economy. The game also features this unique portal system, allowing you to instantly travel between various worlds in search of rare resources and monsters. So between creating your own world with your own guild, slaying enemies, crafting, and doing all that Minecraft-type stuff, you'll be engaging with a huge world of other players and traveling between those worlds with these interesting-looking portals. While not a game that's traditionally in my wheelhouse, it seems like it could be rather interesting. Number 2, WoW Legion. I know. It's the World of Warcraft. In fact, it's the 6th WoW expansion. But that doesn't take away from the fact that WoW is king for a reason. You're not going to get much more bang for your buck in an MMO than you will with the World of Warcraft. The sheer vast amount of content and things to do in this game is difficult to match. This 6th expansion will be introducing the Demon Hunter class and a level cap raised to 110. We'll be visiting the Broken Isles as we attempt to slay the newest evil, which is an old evil. But they've come back and are evil. You know, the storyline's rather just whatever at this point, but it's still WoW, and it's still probably going to be worth my time. So for that reason, I'll be giving it another go. And in the number 1 spot, we have got Crowfall. This is another game focused on large-scale PvP like number 5 on our list. However, this game's action combat looks a bit more interesting to me personally. In fact, I'm getting some of those WildStar vibes from it. The game takes place in this procedurally generated worlds for players to conquer. There'll be different types of campaigns with various win conditions, and players will be basically taking their persistent characters into these worlds, fighting to win, and then moving on to the next. It's a game of thrones, quite literally, is how they reference this. You're winning, trying to become the glorious conqueror of a land, and then pushing on to the next one to try to conquer that. In addition, this game will also have a huge emphasis on player crafting as a primary profession. Now, beyond being all of this, the game's got a pretty cool looking art style. I love the way it looks. The combat seems like it could be interesting if they manage to get some good feel to it. Everything about Crowfall really piques my interest. You guys know I love PvP. You guys know I love this kind of slightly cartoony but engaging, engrossing world, and there's so much about Crowfall that I'm really excited about, and that is what puts it in my #1 spot. And with that, guys, we'll be wrapping up this list. Thanks so much for checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to comment on what you think of my list or your personal list in the comment section below. The good news is there are still some exciting MMO prospects on the horizon. All hope is not lost, and that, in and of itself, is enough of a reason to be excited. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.